We're on our 60-day healing journey to establish inner union. We did the work to stop attracting emotionally unavailable people. We stopped being a people pleaser and an overgiver and an oversharer. We then started setting healthy boundaries and learning how to say no from a space of love. Now we are on our 60-day healing journey to establish inner union, and we are on day 14. Today's affirmation is, I am becoming someone that I can rely on. I am becoming someone that I can rely on. That means I'm able to fulfill my own needs. And I'm not saying that we don't need other people. No, we are all connected. And that's a human thing. But what I'm saying is that I don't feel like I need to rush out and get help because I'm able to do it myself. I'm learning to do things on my own. I'm learning to be grounded and reliable. The same things that I see as reliable, I am becoming those things. I am adapting those traits. I am learning what I need to learn to be self-fulfilled and whole. I am reliable. So that's our affirmation. I am becoming someone I can rely on. I don't feel as though I'm so broken that I just got to rush and get help from everybody and be a burden. I can actually rely on myself. I am someone I can rely on. Let's change that up a little bit. Not I am becoming, I am. The somatic practice is scan your body with breath. So what you're going to do is do a body scan. You're going to breathe. Well, first of all, you either can lie down flat on the bed or floor or whatever, or sit upright in the chair and relax and take deep breaths and do a body scan from your feet on up to your head and notice if there are any tense areas. If you feel any tension, just allow yourself to breathe and release that tension. So start at your feet, go up to your legs, your knees, your legs, your knees, your thighs. Just move your way up to your stomach and feel, is there any tight areas? Are you holding your stomach in? Is your shoulders tense? And we're going to just breathe the tension out of those areas. That's our somatic practice. The visualization is, imagine future you feeling steady. So now we're imagining ourselves already steady. We are imagining ourselves accomplishing our goals, being more focused, being more alert, being stronger individuals. We're imagining the best version of yourself. That's our visualization. Imagine future you feeling steady, feeling strong. So do that visualization. Imagine what it feels like to be that already. The journal prompt is, what has shifted this week? Have you had any shifts happen this week? Have you noticed any changes since you've started doing this journey? Have you noticed any emotional things that you might have released? Are you feeling happier? Are you feeling sadder? Are you noticing things? What shifts have happened? Have you attracted something positive to your life from actually doing some of the work? So that's our journal prompt. I know for myself, I had a major shift happen this week. Since I've started doing this inner journey, it started making me focus on certain things a little more, And so I was asking myself, why do I attract certain things to myself? And as I started thinking about that specific thing, it just went down a rabbit hole. And I allowed it to happen because I felt safe enough for that to happen. And I just kept on going and going and going. And then it took me to a place in my childhood. And I thought about it. And then I said, oh, okay, that's where this came from. I never could figure it out. But when I thought about it, I decided to let myself see it from different angles. And, because it involved other people as well. So see it from different angles. And as I, thought about this, I said, I'm going to share this with someone. And as I began to share it, I had like a huge release because I was able to actually get it out and vocalize it, And after doing that, I felt lighter. I felt free. I didn't feel sad. It's just that It was there for so long and I was unaware of it. So that's why these journal prompts help us out. And these, working on your inner self, you start to see things that you might not have noticed before. You might see things around you. It might not necessarily be your habits, but you might say, gosh, why do I attract certain people to me? And then you're trying to figure out, like, what is it about me that's magnetizing this? What signals am I sending out that says that I am welcoming this into my life? And as you do the work to see those things, because the first thing is just the fact that you ask the question to yourself means that you have come to some state of awareness, and it's not just happening, like it's not just on autopilot anymore. You're noticing this thing about yourself, and you're strong enough to be able to address it, to see what it is. And for me, when I did that, I had this huge release. I felt lighter. And I'm sure because I brought that to my awareness and I let it out, then I will no longer be carrying that with me to be able to attract the same things anymore. Because the law of attraction, it's just like a mirror. You attract these things to show you something about yourself, good or bad. You attract these things to show you parts of you, maybe pieces of you that you may have ignored and not noticed that they were there. Things around you are showing you that exists there. And if it keeps coming up and you keep attracting certain things to your life, now it's like, you can't blame people. You can't blame other people. If you truly want to figure out your life and make yourself better, I believe that it's better to figure yourself out. Because as you figure yourself out, you become better and you attract better things to you. The quality of your life changes after you decide to do the work on you. So have you had any shifts happen this week? That's the journal prompt. The practice for today is protect your rest time. So get your rest. I know for myself, last night, I probably stayed in the bed for 12 hours because I was really focused on getting my rest. I had a long couple of weeks and I know that I needed to rest. And I didn't want to keep putting it off. So I let myself sleep off and on, well, mostly on, for 12 hours. I let it happen. And I think I lost some weight on that sleep. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I did. I let my body do what it needed to do, like rest. Without resting and sleeping, your body cannot repair the parts of itself that it naturally repairs during sleep. So you have to allow that to happen. That's a function of the body. Foundational sleeping is one of the major things in foundational health. Sleeping being one of it. You need to have 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and a majority of us don't. And when we don't get proper rest, this could lead to health issues. You see, so that's why sleep is so important. Resting is very important. I know we want to get out here and do our thing and, make our money, etc. But you got to get your rest so that you're able to focus and be the better version of yourself. Now you can see things a little bit more clearer. You can concentrate better while at work. Ideas come through a little bit more clear. So yeah, sleep is very important. That's one of the foundations of health. Okay, so now the holistic tip for today is go to bed early. Get your early bedtime if possible. If you can go to sleep a little bit early tonight and skip watching something online or on TV or whatever, you could probably watch it later anyway, because we're in that press and play era where you can watch things at any time. So if you're able to get that extra hour in, of sleep tonight. Allow yourself to sleep. Allow yourself to rest. You may wake up with some wonderful ideas. You might wake up with a whole plan. This plan that may change your life from actually allowing yourself to get rest. So that is our holistic tip for today. I hope everyone is well. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Wow.